Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video, we're going to talk about what's up with all the Boardwalk Taffy vibes. You guys seem to really like that I did this series last month. And I call it a series just meaning like I'm trying to do like one a month to not be too much, but also to bring some content that's not hauls. So you all really were supportive in the comments of that video, so I got to work. And this was the next scent note that popped up. Now, I don't think this is an all-inclusive list. I definitely know that there are more. So we're going to talk about it, and you guys are going to share in the comments down below which ones I'm missing. Okay? Thank you. All right, let's just jump right in. So let's talk about the OG, which I'm not even sure that this is actually Bath and Body Works OG product, but this is Boardwalk Taffy. And when we talk about a spun sugar cotton candy scent, we normally say it has Boardwalk Taffy vibes. So the notes on Boardwalk Taffy, which you will see are the same notes in some of our other fragrances, are spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. This is delicious. I adore this. I have so many backup. You can really overspray it just like I was doing there. One more. Because it's just so pretty, light, fluffy, sweet, hint of berry, but nothing too strong. And we really love it. And so when this came out for SAS, I think this was a very popular scent. But there are a lot of scents that have come since then, even in just this last year, that are kind of coming for her coins. You know, that like we could just have Boardwalk Taffy and you could just leave Boardwalk Taffy out all year. But no, we repackage, we put another name on it, we put it in another bottle, and a lot of us are convinced it's something else. So let's talk about it. And I actually have to grab one more scent. Like right as I was starting this video, I realized I forgot one of the main scents we would talk about. So let's jump into the first one because these actually came out at the same time last year. Now I know it wasn't their first rendition, if you will, but last SAS we got Boardwalk Taffy at the same time as Cotton Candy Clouds. And this one was in a dark purple packaging instead of that light pink. This came in a little tie-dye retro collection. So it really was marketed to, if you don't love pink, you might love purple. If you don't like nautical themed, you might love tie-dye. That was just my take on it. The notes are actually identical: spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. So they both gave us the same exact thing. And I think it's so strange to come out with two scents with two different names with the same scent notes at the same time. Like they duped themselves. They 100% did. And we love it because we love this scent, but they really didn't need to do that because a lot of us bought both thinking maybe there's a slight difference, a slight cotton candy difference. We have to have both. And it was the same exact scent. Now I have both. So I was obviously one of the duped people I'm talking about, but I definitely didn't need both. And as you can see, I've kind of backed these scents up over and over and over again in my collection. Okay, the next one I kind of want to compare it to is Vanilla Rainbow Sprinkles. Now, I know this has been compared to a couple other scents. I think it's even been compared to like Beach Nights. This is very marshmallowy instead of spun sugar, but I honestly just spraying them side by side, not even reading scent notes, I cannot tell a difference. This one does not have the berries, but it's very like whipped vanilla, which these are whipped vanilla, or they say, yeah, whipped vanilla spun sugar. It's very sugary, and I just think that this was another scent that came out that had 100, almost 100%, maybe we'll say 90% the same DNA in this fragrance to make it so sweet, so delicious. I really enjoyed this scent. As you can see, I'm working my way through this one because I've been adding it to strawberry banana to make that strawberry banana cake pop. I really do use these blends that I talk about. So I've been working my way through this one. So I really like it. You know, as I'm working through some more Project Pan stuff, I may put this away for a little bit. I only have this one, but this was actually a Canadian exclusive that came to our outlet stores last year. I'm so happy I got my hands on it, but this really gives me almost the same thing Boardwalk Taffy gives me and Cotton Candy Clouds. Now, it doesn't have the pink berry, but that is such a subtle lost note anyways. You don't smell a specific berry when you put on Boardwalk Taffy. You just smell cotton candy, and that's kind of what this gives me. So they're layerable. Like you can layer those scents together and give yourself an even bigger boost, kind of like we do with Pink Sugar Perfume. But that one is pretty close to the same. Now, one that I thought might be close, but really isn't, but it's definitely coming to the reunion, is Sugar Coated. Now, this is very, like, this is a spot on dupe to Pink Fairy Gumdrop. So I use this sparingly. As you can see, I'm working my way through it. I'm about there. But I don't want to run out of this because this was another one that I had to get on Macari because they didn't have any near me. And they never came out with this scent on this in the United States. So this was another Canadian exclusive, if my memory served me correctly. So it's really good. I love Pink Fairy Gumdrop, but what do we love about Pink Fairy Gumdrop, you guys? Cotton candy, right? Spun sugar. This has a hint of sweet tart. So does Pink Fairy Gumdrop. So that's the only difference between the Boardwalk Taffy and Pink Fairy Gumdrop is there's this little bit of sweet tart powdered sugar. But other than that, it does give us cotton candy vibes. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, the next one is the one that came out in the Champagne Brunch collection. So this is whipped berry meringue. And I remember when I was trying to be strong in January, I was like, I'm not getting a third or fourth or fifth rendition of Boardwalk Taffy. But then they came out in this beautiful packaging and the lilac color. And my rewards were like, don't do it, girl. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. I did it. But I know, I'm sorry. You guys, I love TikTok and memes and they just get stuck in my head. And so I just repeat them to you. But this is fresh berries, whipped sugar, fluffy vanilla. Now, of course, the notes here are spun sugar, pink berries, whipped vanilla. They changed a few things, but really, did they? They have pink berries or fresh berries. They have spun sugar, whipped sugar, and they have whipped vanilla, fluffy vanilla. There's no way these aren't the same exact thing. And then truly, I know a few people said that the berry note did seem a little different or a little bit stronger on this one, but I've worn both just to see. And on my body chemistry, this dries down to Boardwalk Taffy, which is fine, but we have all the different Boardwalk Taffy vibes now. So we have a spring version, we have summer versions. Let's jump into our fall version. We have to talk about it. Pink Berry Clouds. So Pink Berry Clouds came out for the fall and we all lost our mind. We were like, ooh, cotton candy in the fall scent. Love it. This has notes of strawberry spun sugar, marshmallow fluff, and fresh air. And when I got this, it was warm and I tried it and it choked me out. I actually had it in a mini. I used up my mini set and now I just have this full size. Now that it's cold out, the fresh air note completely dissipates. I never smell it. And this just smells like Boardwalk Taffy to me. But isn't that strange? I just refuse to buy anything further that has a fresh air note in it from now on because we don't have a lot of cold weather here. It only gets like super cold January and February, and it's pretty chilly in December, but not bad. I could still smell that fresh air note November, December, but I knew that as the weather was getting colder, I was liking this more. And it's actually decluttered now because I pulled it out just to do this video, but I have so much Boardwalk Taffy, I know I'm never going to reach for this version of it. So because of that, for me, although Pinkberry Clouds is such a cute name, I've thought about keeping it many times. I know I'm not going to reach for it, and as you can see, I have other options. So this whole set is actually going away because I just don't think I'll ever use it. But this is straight up fall version of Boardwalk Taffy, in my opinion. And then let's talk about the winter version. So I didn't actually grab my mist. It's in my Project Use It Up. There's a spoiler alert, that mist is going in my Project Use It Up for the spring, and I don't want to dig through that, so I just grabbed the lotion out of the drawer. But the notes are the same. Bubbly rosé, sweet strawberry, pink sugar. Now, those notes do not completely make up what Boardwalk Taffy is. This one is claiming to have a little bit of that bubbly rosé, bright Prosecco, drinky note in here. Other than that, it's saying sweet strawberries and pink sugar. And it's called Cotton Candy Champagne. But I really don't think these are too far off from each other. I won't say they're exact dupes like this was. I mean, this was a straight up exact dupe, and there's been more since then. But this is pretty close. And I wouldn't say that this is close to Bubbly Rosé like I'd say it's close to Boardwalk Taffy. I definitely think this is more of a very light scent with a hint of cotton candy, and maybe there's like an even smaller hint. And I always say hint when I mean teeny tiny. Like it could be there, but it's not prominent. It's not something you're going to go, ooh, that is something new and innovative I need, because really, I like Boardwalk Taffy better than I like this. I will use this up because it doesn't have any of those notes I don't care for. And again, if I was thinking of the fall version versus the winter version, this is lighter than the fall version, but I'm going to reach for this more. So there is Love Cotton Candy Champagne. Now, I did pull a few candles. None of these, again, are Boardwalk Taffy dupes, but I really feel like if you think about it, they could have called this Boardwalk Taffy, which I really wish they'd come out with a candle called Boardwalk Taffy, and we would buy them. So let's jump in. So, of course, I love the name of this candle. This one was sent to me by my sweet friend Gabby. Thank you again, Gabby. This is Pink Fairy Gumdrop. This is my beautiful pristine one that will never be burned. And this is Sparkling Sugared Berry Pink Cotton Candy Sprinkle of Fairy Dust. I think that sprinkle of fairy dust is like a little powdered sugar coating from like a sweet tart, because this is just a hint more tart. And I like that about it. It does make it different. But honestly, if they didn't put that on there, they really could have called this candle Boardwalk Taffy, because home fragrance and body care does differ just a teeny bit. So for this to have that tiny bit of powdered sugar sweetness, I don't think we would have been like, that's not Boardwalk Taffy. But they didn't call it that. They have a new scent. So I really do think in my heart of hearts that it is very close to this scent, because this scent, sugar coated, does have that powdered sugar. But this isn't available to everyone. So again, it's what you're able to get. And I don't know what came first, again, but I think we all know that cotton candy scents sell well. So they're going to keep doing it in different forms and fashion, but this isn't too far off from the original. And again, I'm not saying Boardwalk Taffy is the original, but most of the time when people are talking about the cotton candy scent from Bath & Body Works, they refer to Boardwalk Taffy first. So that's why we're calling it that. Another candle I feel like could have been called Boardwalk Taffy and we would have never been the wiser was Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. Now, this was my favorite candle that came out in 2020 for Christmas. I went through a few of these. Well, this one, and I think that was the first year I tried peppermint sugar cookie. That was a battle for me. I was going through multiple peppermint sugar cookie, multiple blueberry sugar, multiples of this, and I kept one of each just in case they didn't come back, because I was already on to Bath & Body Works about that. Once we fall in love with something, you have to say goodbye to it, so you just keep one. And I do love this so much. It has notes of comforting vanilla fragrance that evokes the sweetness of a homemade marshmallow. That's the notes. And it really does. But spun sugar, marshmallow scents, sweet scents like that aren't really based on anything else. There's nothing else in here that pulls it fruity or bubbly or anything. I feel like they could have called this Boardwalk Taffy. They might have had to add a hint of berries, because again, this is a straight up marshmallow fragrance. But another candle that I don't think we could have really argued with if it was called Boardwalk Taffy. But I do think they'd have to put a tiny bit of the pink berries in. And then again, this is my last one. This was last minute thrown in here. Marshmallow Fluff, Let's Get Excited. This was one I didn't actually get through last year, but I definitely burnt through one. I did burn through one last year, but I just kept one because I thought the packaging was cute. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it for decor. So the notes are fluffy marshmallow, creamy vanilla, and whipped sweet cream. So this one, even more so than vanilla bean marshmallow, has a little bit more sweetness that you could kind of lean towards cotton candy. Now, again, all the Boardwalk Taffies and the cotton candy clouds, they have some kind of berry note. These do not. So this is your straightforward kind of spun sugar base. They would have to add some berries to really make it full-blown Boardwalk Taffy, but we're getting pretty close here in candle form. So let me see. Yeah, I just think this one is the absolute closest to a Boardwalk Taffy candle. Again, forgetting that it's called Marshmallow Fluff. I think that even if you were thinking about it, you could almost pick up a hint of berry in this candle, but it's super yummy and marshmallowy. So that is my list. Those were all the ones I could think of Bath and Body Works almost duping themselves. Let me know down below what you think, or if I missed any scents. Would you guys not love a Boardwalk Taffy candle? I would love that for summer. They need to come out with a whole summertime soda pop. They need to throw root beer float in there again. They need to do like, what else? Some of the ones I'm missing. I really want like a Boardwalk Taffy candle. That would be such a yummy like summer, but like they could call it like a carnival collection or something. And just have like a whole at the fair theme to all the candles in the collection. Just something different. They've done different collections like Destination and things. Like I would love a whole bunch of scents like that they've done before that they brought back in a collection. Like I want a root beer float candle because I love the root beer donut candle from Kringle. I really want to get a summertime soda pop because I burnt one and broke one on my move. So now I look on Mercari and people are calling it rare. So they're expensive. So I would love for Bath & Body Works to get on that. Because again, I know I keep bringing up Mercari, but it's kind of my life right now. I would just love for them to say, oh, that's rare and you would like to charge people $95 for a candle. No, we'll just bring it back and then people can just go buy it on sale, because I just don't like the greed of it all. But anyways, tangent. Thank you guys so much. Let me know down below what's up with all the Boardwalk Taffy vibes. Do you guys like this video? I'll come up with another one. I mean, I guess Champagne Toast and Boardwalk Taffy were like real easy ones, so I may have to get a little bit more creative, but I'll do it for you all. So let me know down below if I missed any sense, and as always, I will see you in a video probably tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye.